if you're trying to use affirmations to rewire your subconscious mind, absolutely go for it. All good. It's going to take repetition, generally, with conscious effort. Our subconscious mind needs the repetition to say, okay, this is important. This is what we focus on. So we need to repeat affirmations more than once or a handful of times to really shift our beliefs, especially if you have a conflicting belief that says the opposite, right? And so I think robotic affirming can be very easy for some people and not for others, or maybe easy for specific situations and not for others. Because if we have an opposing belief that is rooted in a big emotional experience or many emotional experiences, or has been there for a really long time, and it's just very deeply embedded, for a lack of better way of describing it, right? Something you experienced over and over and over again for many years as being true. And now you're trying to just affirm the opposite. You have a whole whack of information in your body that is saying, no, this old belief is the truth. And so those words, those kind of empty words, if they're just being like robotically repeated, might not effortlessly go through to your subconscious mind and be like impressed in your subconscious mind, because your conscious mind, your critical faculty, that filter in your conscious mind that's hearing those words, might be putting up red flags and saying, whoa, no, that's not true, that's not true. And so you might just be kind of vainly affirming without making much impression on your subconscious mind, because that belief you hold is just so powerful. It's way too scary to drop that belief for your body and your subconscious mind. It's going to potentially feel like just not a safe thing to do, to accept this new belief and let that old one go. And so what we need to do is teach the subconscious mind that actually this new belief can be held safely, can be true, and it can be safe and okay for you to have that belief, for that to be true. And we do this by feeling it. And so the reason just robotic affirming might not work is because you're using words and not feeling. So you're using your conscious mind and not your subconscious mind. You're using your thoughts and not your body. And so we want to, instead of just affirming to impress our subconscious mind, we want to just kind of lighten that up a bit and just show your body and your subconscious mind that it's safe by just basking. Bask in the potential that your affirmation is true. So don't say it just to drill it in your mind and make it the new truth and make it happen and just try to like control everything that's going on. Just slow down and take a beat and feel the truth, or how it would feel if it was true, of your affirmation. So maybe you're saying, I'm successful, I'm lovable, I'm confident. And maybe you've just been repeating these blindly and you've been, saying it over and over again, trying to like get it in your head, and it doesn't feel like anything's changing, or you don't notice any changes and everything's still the same, your behavior's still the same. Well, then it's not fully being embedded. So try slowing it down. Your body's going to be slower than your mind. So just slow it down and take a beat after everything you say. I am successful. I forget the order I said it in. I'm successful. Ooh, if I were successful, how would that feel? I'm lovable. If I really was lovable, how would that feel? I am confident. Ooh, how does being confident feel? And slow it down. Take your time. Feel it in your body. Notice where you feel it. Because when you notice where you're feeling it, that's a shift. That's an energetic shift, a state shift, an internal focus shift. And so notice what that feels like, because the more you practice saying those affirmations and tuning into it, you're going to know immediately what that feeling is and where you feel it. And you will get to a point where you don't have such a big feeling shift because you are now in that state. And that will take more than just one session, most likely, right? And you'll want to be doing this on a daily basis for, a fair bit of time, a week, 2, 3, 4. You want to, make this a natural habit of it just feels good. So I'm going to tune into this good feeling and I'm going to make it more and more and more natural so that your subconscious mind is like, oh, I get it. Okay, I get it now. This feels safe. This feels good. This is okay. This is true. And so this old belief that I've been really like fighting to not let go of, that's opposing it, I guess I don't really need to hold on so tightly to that. I guess I can accept this new state of being because we're literally demonstrating it, right? So we want to bask in our affirmations to really make them super effective. Unless you're just robotic affirming and you're not having problems, this isn't for you. Don't worry about that. That's great. But if that's not working for you, it doesn't work for me a lot of the time. I find just the concept of like, okay, let's just like pretend. Let's just pretend for a moment and let all that critical thinking mind that says, whoa, 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 that's not true. That can't be true. We let it just kind of be like, hey, we're just playing pretend for a moment. So like, let's just let the feelings dance around in there and see what they are. And you'll see results. You'll feel the shift. You'll notice the affirmations feel more and more true over time. And you will notice that you actually hold yourself and behave in a different way. And that is absolute validation that your affirmations are working. And of course, you will see it reflected back to you and in your experiences. So if you want help with this, you can download my Manifest Your Dream Life hypnosis audio, which does this. It tunes your body into what's that feeling of having everything I want? Like, who am I? What is this? I'm practicing that in a hypnotic state so that you don't have to try so hard to get past your critical faculty and your conscious mind because it's calmed down in hypnosis. It's just a meditative state. So I hope this was helpful for you, and I'm wishing you all the very best. Take care.